Welcome to our journey through the history of Christianity, a faith that has spread across the globe, leaving an indelible mark on human civilization. Today, we'll explore the founders of some of the major Christian denominations, tracing their origins and understanding their unique contributions to the tapestry of beliefs that make up this global religion. Our expedition begins with the very first Christian church, a humble start that would blossom into one of the most influential institutions in history. Our story begins in the heart of the Roman Empire in the province of Judea, a land steeped in ancient traditions and religious fervor. This region, known for its rich history and cultural significance, was under Roman occupation, creating a unique blend of local customs and imperial influence. It was here that a young preacher named Jesus of Nazareth began sharing a revolutionary message of love, forgiveness, and salvation. His teachings resonated deeply with the people, offering hope and a new way of understanding their relationship with God and each other. Jesus' teachings, deeply rooted in Jewish tradition, proclaimed him as the Son of God, sent to redeem humanity from sin. He spoke of a kingdom not of this world, a spiritual realm where love and justice reigned supreme. His message challenged the existing religious authorities and offered a radical new vision of faith. His disciples, inspired by his words and miracles, became the first Christians, forming a close-knit community of believers in Jerusalem. They gathered regularly to share meals, pray, and discuss Jesus' teachings, creating a strong foundation for what would become the Christian church. After Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection, his followers, led by Peter, spread the Christian message throughout the Roman Empire. They traveled far and wide, preaching the gospel and establishing new communities of believers. Despite facing numerous challenges, their faith and determination never wavered. They faced persecution and hardship, yet their faith continued to grow, attracting both Jews and Gentiles alike. The early Christians used symbols like the fish to identify themselves and communicate secretly. Their resilience in the face of adversity inspired many to join their cause, further spreading the message of Christianity. As the early church expanded, it developed a hierarchical structure, with bishops leading communities of believers. These leaders played a crucial role in maintaining doctrinal unity and addressing theological disputes. The councils they convened helped shape the core beliefs and practices of the Christian faith. The Bishop of Rome, considered the successor of Peter, gradually emerged as the leader of the Catholic Church. This position, known as the Pope, became a symbol of spiritual authority and continuity with the apostolic tradition. Over time, the papacy would wield immense influence, both spiritually and politically. The title of Pope would hold immense spiritual and political power for centuries to come, shaping the course of history and the development of Western civilization. The legacy of these early Christians, founded on the rock of faith, continues to inspire millions around the world today. For centuries, the Christian world remained largely unified, a single body of believers sharing common faith and practices. This unity was symbolized by the early church councils, where leaders from different regions gathered to discuss and settle theological matters. These councils were instrumental in shaping the doctrines and traditions that would define Christianity for generations to come. However, as time went on, theological and political differences began to create a rift between the eastern and western branches of the church. These differences were not just about religious beliefs, but also about power and influence. Theological debates over issues like the nature of the Holy Spirit and the use of leavened or unleavened bread in the Eucharist became points of contention. Political struggles, such as the authority of the Pope versus the Patriarch, further deepened the divide. In 1054 AD, this division culminated in the Great Schism, a monumental event that split Christianity into two distinct branches, the Catholic Church in the West and the Eastern Orthodox Church in the East. This schism was not just a religious event, but a cultural and political one as well, affecting the lives of millions and shaping the course of history in profound ways. The Eastern Orthodox Church, while sharing many core beliefs with Catholicism, developed its own distinct traditions and practices. These included unique liturgical rites, the veneration of icons, and a strong emphasis on monasticism. The rich artistic heritage of the Orthodox Church, seen in its mosaics and icons, reflects its deep spiritual and cultural roots. With its center in Constantinople, the Eastern Orthodox Church spread throughout Eastern Europe, the Balkans and Russia, becoming a cornerstone of the cultural and spiritual life in these regions. The Hagia Sophia, once the largest cathedral in the world, stands as a testament to the grandeur and influence of the Orthodox tradition. The Eastern Orthodox Church became deeply intertwined with the culture and identity of these regions, influencing everything from art and architecture to music and daily life. Orthodox priests in their traditional attire, the majestic churches dotting the landscape, and the vibrant cultural festivals all speak to the enduring legacy of this branch of Christianity. The faith and traditions of the Eastern Orthodox Church continue to thrive, preserving a rich heritage that connects the past with the present. Fast forward to the 16th century Europe, a time of great intellectual and religious upheaval. Martin Luther, an Augustinian monk and theologian, challenged the Catholic Church's authority and doctrines, sparking the Protestant Reformation. Luther's central tenet that salvation came through faith alone shook the foundations of the Catholic Church. Luther's ideas, spread rapidly through the newly invented printing press, resonated with many who sought a more personal and direct relationship with God. This led to the birth of the Lutheran Church, the first of many Protestant denominations that would emerge in Europe. In England, the Protestant Reformation took a different turn, driven by political rather than theological motives. King Henry VIII, desiring an annulment from his marriage, clashed with the Pope's authority. This conflict led to the establishment of the Church of England, also known as the Anglican Church, with the monarch as its supreme head. The Anglican Church, while breaking away from Rome, retained many Catholic practices and beliefs. This blend of Catholic tradition and Protestant reforms gave rise to a unique identity, shaping the religious landscape of England and its colonies. In 18th century England, a new religious movement emerged from within the Church of England, emphasizing personal faith, social justice, and a deep commitment to serving the poor and marginalized. This period was marked by significant social and economic changes, and many people felt a sense of spiritual emptiness and disconnection from the established church. The movement sought to address these issues by focusing on the teachings of Jesus and the early Christian community, advocating for a return to a more authentic and heartfelt practice of faith. It was a time when the gap between the rich and the poor was widening, and the movement's emphasis on social justice resonated deeply with those who were struggling. This movement, known as Methodism, was spearheaded by John Wesley, an Anglican priest who felt that the church had become complacent and out of touch with the needs of the people. I believed that true faith should be lived out through actions, not just words, and that the church should be a force for positive change in society. Methodism emphasized the importance of personal conversion, a transformative experience that would lead individuals to a deeper relationship with God and a commitment to living out their faith in practical ways. This message was particularly appealing to the working class, who often felt neglected by the established church. Wesley's message, characterized by its emphasis on personal conversion and a methodical approach to spiritual growth, resonated with many, particularly among the working class. He organized societies where members could support each other in their spiritual journeys, and these societies became the backbone of the Methodist movement. The movement also placed a strong emphasis on education and literacy, believing that an informed and educated populace was essential for both spiritual and social progress. Wesley and his followers established schools and published literature to spread their message and provide opportunities for learning. Methodist societies, known for their lively hymns and emotional preaching, sprang up across England and its American colonies, spreading a message of hope and social reform. These gatherings were often held in open fields or homes, making them accessible to those who might not feel comfortable in a traditional church setting. The impact of Methodism was profound, leading to significant social changes and inspiring future movements for social justice. Its legacy can still be seen today in the continued work of Methodist churches around the world, which remain committed to the principles of faith, action, and service to others. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey through the origins of some of the major Christian denominations. From the humble beginnings in ancient Judea to the global reach of Christianity today, we've witnessed how faith, tradition, and human endeavor have shaped the diverse tapestry of this world religion. We hope you found this exploration of Christian denominations enlightening, providing a glimpse into the rich history and beliefs that continue to influence billions of lives today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content.